Good morning, good morning. This is Johan Van Aarde, social entrepreneur, business mentor. Thanks for joining. So the question today is, how many pizzas do I have to sell? And you say, where did you come up with that? It's a principle of any business. When you start a business, or when you are in a business, or when you're doing a project, at the end of the day, you want to make a profit, right? You want to do better, and what you have to ask yourself is how many services. I'm going to turn the light on here for us, guys. How many services or products do I need to move or do I need to sell to be profitable? And it's a very simple thing, you know. It's simply, let's say your average pizza is $10. You have rent of $2,500 a month. You have employees of $3,000 or $4,000 a month. You have food cost of $4,000 a month. You keep adding up your utilities, everything like that, and it simply comes out to say $10,000 a month. Just for argument's sake, we're putting that out there. Now, how many $10 pizzas do you need to sell to make up $10,000 a month? And that is very simple. So if you don't get to that, you need to first evaluate if it is worthy to open a pizza in that location. If pizza is really something that people eat and like, is your pizza really good? And does people know about you? And that's the biggest thing, is to brand yourself, is to make people aware of you. And you have to spend money on that. So you also need to make room in your advertising budget, because at the end of the day, you want to sell a lot more pizzas than what you have pizzas coming in. So today I'm going to be very short. I just heard about an urgency meeting that I have to attend to help some people out. And enhance their lives, but I gotta be with some people. So I see there's some people live online. Give me a shout out. Let me know where you're coming from and your name, and I'll give you a shout out. Now, guys, just very simple. Anything you do in life, any business, any project, you really want to just look at it and say to yourself, how many do I need to move of my product or service to be able to pay my bills? And let's say, for example, I have a virtual assistant, right? And I have a virtual assistant service. So if any of you are looking for a virtual assistant, we can definitely help you guys with that. They are pre-qualified and pre-trained, and we match them to the skill sets that you require, as well as your personality. But to be able to pay that virtual assistant and give them enough work, you have to first determine, do I have enough work for them? And number two, do I have am I making enough out of my product or out of my company to be able to pay the virtual assistant, or will the virtual assistant free me up for more time so that I can sell more of my product or my service to be able to not just afford it, but to get ahead. Figure out in your head, how many pizzas do you have to sell, and let that be your product or service to be able to afford, and always look at that. But don't just always look, am I selling enough pizzas to be able to afford to do that? For example, hiring a virtual assistant is, when I have a virtual assistant or when I do an ad, will that give me enough exposure so that I will sell more? And if you can track it, and that can enhance your business, and when you enhance the lives of others, because at the end of the day, when you feed somebody and they're happy and you get money back for it, everybody's happy, right? And that's how business should be done. So this is Johan signing off. Feel free to jump on my website, CoachRugbyDude.com. Jump on and grab my free video book to discover the one mysterious secret to craft an unstoppable growth and vision. It's phenomenal value. You'll love it, and it's totally, absolutely free. This is Johan signing off. I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.